Hey, what's going on, guys? Derek here from M1 Realty, and I'm back with your February 2023 real estate market update for the Woodward corridor. Let's get into it. So as usual, we're going to start in Ferndale. As of today, there are 27 active listings in the city compared to 25 homes that sold in the month of January. The average sale price for homes that did sell in January was $248,540. That is a 8% increase from the average sale price in December, and it's 14% higher than February of 2022. The average home in Ferndale sold in 38 days on the market and sold for an average of 99.2% of asking price. And currently, we've got 1.1 months worth of inventory on the market in Ferndale, which, if you watch these videos on a regular basis, is not that much. In Hazel Park, there's currently 43 homes on the market compared to 16 that closed in the month of January. Average home that sold in January in Hazel Park sold for a price of $156,744. That represents a 3% decrease in the average sale price versus December, but it's 6.5% higher than February of 2022. The average home in Hazel Park sold in 27 days on the market and got 96.8% of asking price, and there's currently 1.5 months worth of inventory on the market in Hazel Park. Now in Oak Park, there are currently 22 homes on the market. That's a substantial decrease from a month ago, by the way, and that kind of plays out because 20 homes sold in January. The average sale price for January in Oak Park was $192,850. That is exactly even with the month of December, and it's 5.5% higher than February of 2022. The average home in Oak Park is selling in 26 days on the market and getting over asking price. It's getting 101.4% of list price, and there's currently 1.4 months worth of inventory on the market in Oak Park. In Royal Oak, Michigan, there are currently 75 homes on the market compared to 44 that sold in the month of January. And prices are rebounding nicely in Royal Oak. The average sale price for January was $358,023. That is a 5.2% increase from the month of December, and it's 8.7% higher than February 2022. The average home that sold in Royal Oak is selling in 38 days on the market and getting 97.1% of asking price. There's currently less than a month of inventory on the market in Royal Oak. There's only 0.9 months worth of inventory right now. Now in Berkeley, Michigan, let's talk about that for a second. There is a whopping 8 houses on the market currently in Berkeley compared to 16 that sold in January. And when you're dealing with that small of a sample size, it leaves you prone to pretty big fluctuations in sale price. This month is a perfect example of that. The average sale price in Berkeley for January was $253,344. Now that's 17.4% less than the average sale price in December, and it's just about even with February 2022, where we're 0.7% lower than we were back a year ago. But like I said, very, very small sample size. I wouldn't be at all surprised next month to see the average sale price in Berkeley up 20%, because you never know what depends on the houses that are selling. There's not enough of a sample size to kind of even everything out. But the average home that sold in Berkeley last month sold in an average of 26 days on the market and got 98.3% of asking price. And I know we've been talking about how many months of inventory are in all these other cities. There's not even enough inventory in Berkeley to cover an entire month. There's only 2 weeks worth of inventory on the market in Berkeley right now. And if you thought the inventory in Berkeley was low, just wait, because now it's time to talk about that little city with the big heart, Clawson, Michigan, your favorite and mine. There is a massive influx of homes on the market right now. There's 4 homes on the market in Clawson compared to an astonishing 9 that sold in January. And the average sale price in Clawson for January was $231,444. Again, teeny tiny little sample size. So in January, we were 14.8% lower in average sale price than we were in December. And we're actually 7.3% lower than we were in February of 2022. But again, when you only have 9 houses selling, there's just not enough of a sample size there to kind of even things out. So we were up a lot last month. We're down this month. We'll probably be up again next month. I wouldn't sweat it too much. The average home that did sell in Clawson sold in an average of 46 days on the market and got 95.9% of asking price. And there's currently just slightly more inventory on the market than there is in Berkeley. We got 2.2 weeks of inventory on the market in Clawson right now. So Derek, in plain English, what does this all mean? Well, from what I can see, what I've been looking at, because I monitor this stuff daily, about 3 weeks ago, we had a ton of inventory, not a ton, but we had a decent amount of inventory until about 3 weeks ago, and like everything sold. So now we're back to like the bottom of the barrel for inventory. So that's going to drive prices up. I wouldn't be shocked if, and I think, we haven't really, I think when the February numbers come out, we're going to really see an increase in the average sale price. We're going to see houses selling for over asking price because there's going to be multiple offers, because the spring selling season definitely has started. There's buyers out there looking right now, and there's just not that many houses to show them. So there's going to be multiple offer situations. Home prices are going to go up. Average days on market is going to come down, and that's just a function of the free market. That's how it works. So if you're thinking about selling your house, and a lot of people like to wait for late spring, early summer to put their house on the market, I would go now. There is very little competition. Like, if you can swing it, if it works with everything else you have going in your life right now, if you have the opportunity to put your house on the market right now, I wouldn't wait a second, because we know the market's already hot. Buyers are out there looking. Interest rates are holding steady-ish. They went up just a tiny bit over the past week, but they're still well below the 40-year average at this point. I'd rather go against the least amount of competition than wait a couple more months when everybody has their house on the market, and then you have to work that much harder to stand out from the crowd. Now's the time. It is your best chance to sell your home over asking price and get top dollar for it is probably right now. I'd say you probably have about another 3-4 weeks before people really start thinking about putting their homes on the market. We're going to see more inventory. That should make prices stabilize again. But again, I don't have a crystal ball. That's just, I'm just going off what typically happens this time of year, because it's on at this point in real estate. And if you're looking to buy, like I said, interest rates, they ticked up just a tiny little bit, but they're not high by any means. And, a lot of these mortgage companies, they got the 2-1 buy down, which, if you don't know what that is, check this channel. I just did a video on it not too long ago. But essentially, you can use seller concessions to get a lower interest rate for the first 2 years. And then that third year, you either are good where it is or you refinance. That's totally up to you. But there's other lenders actually coming out right now. They're doing a 1-year buy down, and the lender is actually giving a lender credit at closing to cover it. So call me if you have any questions about that. There's a lot of opportunities right now to make home buying as affordable as possible. And as always, if there's another city that I didn't get to that you want to know more about, or you have any questions in general about the real estate market, just reach out anytime. You can reach me directly at 586-491-5622. You can reach me at 248-561-6155. Shoot me an email, dwarenka@m1realty.net. Facebook Messenger, Instagram, Twitter, smoke signal, carrier pigeon, whatever you got to do. I'm easy to get a hold of, and I'll respond to you quickly. And until next month, thank you so much for watching this. I really appreciate it. Love making these videos for you and keeping you informed on the market. And have a great rest of your late winter, early spring, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks a lot.